afternoon. We are gathered today here at the Toluquilla HP offices site. We're honored to be interviewing HP US Financial Claims Manager in Mexico, Xochitl Samayoa. She is in charge of the GDL and US team, all that relates with human resources, escalation focal point, and process improvement, and works as well with the team in India. During this interview, we will get to know more about the company and about her professional experience.
Well, I'm going to start with the questions. Good afternoon. And I would like to start, could you tell us something about your professional background that had helped you to get to your current position?
Okay, yeah, I studied at the Tec de Monterrey. I studied international business, by that time that was called. I studied also a master in finance from the ITAM, Instituto Tecnológico Autónomo de México, in case it's not known in Guadalajara, because that's in Mexico City. So I started my career at HP like 7 years ago, almost, yeah, 7 years ago. And I started working for the finance department for the financial area. I started as a financial analyst, so it was a very low position by that time. I spent like 2 years there. Then I moved to a planning role, no, 3 years. Then I moved to a planning role, and I was working with, workforce, also working for US by that time. So I started, since the beginning, I started working for US because I really like it. Then I moved to planning, working for US and Latin America, and I really enjoyed that position because I was traveling a lot. So it was nice because I was traveling to different countries in LA. So spending a lot of time being single, traveling with all the travel expenses covered by HP. So it was really nice. So then I moved to this role close to 6 months ago. So I've been the financial claims manager for that time. And I really like it because it's something related to my 2 careers, well, my bachelor degree and my master in finance, because this is related to something like operations, logistics, and international business, because we're also talking in English and working with people from some different countries, and probably this is something that everybody would like to do when they finish your degrees. And also, well, I travel sometimes, yeah, when we don't have travel constraints, because you know how it goes always. So I usually have to go to the US and present the results to the different partners that we have. So next month I'm going to Chicago and also going to LA. And well, last month I was in Phoenix, and probably by January I'll be in Miami. So that's so exciting. Wow. But anyway, so besides that, like I was saying, this is like a combination between operations and also it has to be with finance that I like it. So it's very quantitative. We have a lot of numbers, tables, graphs, and a lot of things that we have to explain to the partners. So that was mainly my background.
What aspects of your job do you find most enjoyable and why?
Okay, what I really like for my job is that every day is different. Everything is challenging. We have different accounts, and they are completely, every issue is different from each other. We cannot compare one account with the other one, and every escalation we have, it's a different challenge that we need to face. And also that I'm meeting people every time. You never finish meeting all the people that is working here. And sometimes I receive emails and it's like, is he working in HP or somebody else or someone else? Or so it's like, yeah, meeting people, the challenges, learning a lot, and you're learning every day.
How do you make sure you manage your time most effectively?
Okay, there are some trainings that we have, because before getting into management role, you have to get some soft skills training. One of them is related to time management. Also, I took one last week that is called How to Get Your Life Back. And that was interesting. But we need to know the better usage of Outlook, because all my emails, agenda, notes, everything is linked to Outlook. So, no, I don't use Post-its because I usually receive like over 200 emails per day, and it's difficult to have everything like answered in the same day. So I have like turnaround time of 2 or 3 days, depending when something is really urgent. They try to reach me and tell me, okay, I need you to answer this email, or I need your help for this or that installation. So that's when I focus. Or for example, if you are going to send an email and you need a quick answer, we need to type in the subject action required, and that's a common usage here in HP because usually a lot of people are getting also tons of emails. And yeah, I try to prioritize because there are some times that I have 3 meetings at the same time and I need to be sure that I'm attending to at least one, and I'm sending somebody. For example, I have team leads that are helping me to reach each of the, to solve each of the issues or to help other people to understand what's going on. And then they debrief me of what happened in that meeting. So yeah, it's a little bit hard.
Next question would be, have you ever dealt with a difficult customer? What was the situation and how did you solve it?
Yeah, I was in a very tough call the other day. There was a guy from US and he didn't want to be in touch or have any contact with people from Mexico. So he was kind of unrespectful with the people that were on the phone. And there's nothing we can do with that kind of situations. I mean, because on the other hand, if we have some people that are working for HP, and if we find that they are doing or having some discriminatory or some rude or some, I don't know, some disrespectful comments to the audience, you can, even that could be something to dismiss the people or to get out of HP. But for a customer, you need to be very touchy, and you need to, even though somebody's yelling you on the phone, you need to be like smiling and trying to give good words and saying like, okay, it's fine, we're going to work on your issue, give us some time and we are going to solve what's happening, let me see what we can do to improve our time or whatever, depending on the issue. And yeah, it's hard because, well, at least it's not face-to-face, because face-to-face would be harder and he wouldn't see that you're, I don't know, doing bad signs or or saying bad words with the mute button, but I mean, at least it's on the phone and you can smile and answer. But yeah, I think that would be the worst call I ever had with a customer.
Okay. And last question, we would like to know what are your professional plans for the future and how do you plan to accomplish them?
Okay, so my professional plans for the future, I would like to stay in this role at least for a couple of years because I need to get more experience. I'm barely new, I've been here for 4 months. So yeah, at least, well, the rule is that you need to be in the same position at least 1 year. You cannot move if you haven't been at least 1 year. And I would like to stay at least, I think, 2 years because that's like before getting into the comfort zone. Because if you stay more time than that, then you know how to do it and you can. I think that you need something, well, from my point of view, I think that I need something more challenging as soon as I can manage everything. So, and after that, I would like to move to a lateral position, so another management role, and then, I don't know, spending another 2 or 3 years, depending on what it is. And then, who knows, probably I would like to get a director position in the future, who knows.
We come to the end for this interview. Thank you very much for having us and sharing your time and valuable experience in this successful company.
Oh.